Hi. Get ready to twist, bind, bend, and balance your way to flexibility and strength with this dynamic turning yoga flow. This challenging yet accessible sequence is designed to help you improve your range of motion, balance, and overall strength. Let's dive into this spiraling sweetness, a twisty vinyasa flow around the mat. And a mat is all you will need for this one, along with your breath and focus. Let's get started. Hi. Find a comfortable seat on your heels and take a moment to arrive. Go ahead, close your eyes, soften your face, and just a couple of inhales and exhales to arrive to the practice. Soften the shoulders back and down. Elongating the spine though, so inhale, you are always creating length. Reaching the top of your head towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And exhale, allowing the shoulders to drop down, allowing the hips feel heavy. You feel grounded. Inhale, create space. Exhale, let go of all you no longer need. You no longer need right here. Take a little bit deeper, fuller inhale. And slow, controlled exhale. Inhale, fill up to all directions. And exhale slowly, completely. You can open your eyes. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Bring your elbows together and like you want to turn your palms really facing out so you can bring the back of your hands together. Now inhale, open your elbows to the side. Push the heart to chest forward, elbows, shoulders back. You can look slightly up, really arching your upper back mainly. And exhale, tuck the tailbone under. Bring the back of your hands, elbows together around your spine like cat cows. Inhale, hard chest forward, shoulders, elbows back. Exhale, round tailbone under, really spreading the space between your shoulder blades back behind you. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, around. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, just open your elbows and release down. Rotate the shoulders back and down. And find your way to all fours. Just a couple of cat cows from here. Inhale, melt the heart, open your chest. Exhale, round tailbone under. Press down with your hands, with your knees, with your shins. Inhale, melt, open. Exhale, round. Maybe shifting the body weight slightly back when you open your heart. And over your fingers when you round. Inhale, widen your sit bones behind you. And exhale, push the hips forward, tailbone under. Inhale, start to find your ground. Really spread the fingers wide. Use the whole hand. Fingertips are active. Knuckles. And around. Step your hands forward one step. Tuck your toes under. And lift your hips up. Walk your heels, your knees a couple of times. Bend your both knees And then drop your heels over to your right. Start to press the left heel down, extend the left knee, keep the right knee bent, and really feel the left side of your body stretching here. Pressing the left hand down firmly, swinging the hips over to the right. Come back to the center, bend your knees, drop the heels over to the left, really press the right heel down, start to extend the right knee, press the right hand down, let the hips swing over to the left, side body stretch. Come back to the center, start to straighten your knees, tailbone under, roll the body weight forward, just a couple of rolls here, bend your knees, send your hips back up to the down dog. Again, roll the body weight forward, shoulders over your wrist, and bend to lift the hips back up, chest back. Inhale, roll the body weight forward, and exhale, back into down dog. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale, maybe last time, roll the body weight forward all the way so you can lower your hips, open your chest, maybe point your toes, your ankles, up dog, maybe gently looking over the left shoulder, back to the center, over the right shoulder, back to the center, navel in and up, and lift your hips up to your down dog. Lower the knees down. Hands under your shoulders, thread the needle. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the ceiling. And dive underneath the left, reach the fingers further out. Right ear, right cheek down. Try to twist a little deeper. Maybe left fingers reaching up. Maybe bend your elbow. Find your right hip crease to rotate the left shoulder open more. You can always stay here, or you can start to extend the left leg back behind you. But try to keep the body weight still in the middle so you don't open the left hip too much. If you want to find your balance, you can lift the left leg parallel to the floor, flex your toes down. Keep leaning onto your left slightly more so you don't lose the balance. Maybe bending the left heel in and extend. Bend in, extend. Bend in, extend. Maybe bringing the left toes all the way to meeting your right fingers somewhere there. And take a few more inhales and exhales here. Release. Bend your left knee again under your hips. Left hand in front of your face, and let's come out the same way. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. Open your chest and exhale. Release the right hand down. Other side. Left arm reaches up to the ceiling. Really press the right hand down to open your chest. And swing the left fingers onto your right. Keep reaching over to the right. A little more. So try to get a little bit deeper twist. Maybe right arm reaches up. Maybe bend your elbow, find your left hip crease, or stay wherever you are. Always options here. Only if you want to work with your balance a little more, start to extend your right leg back behind you. Keep the body weight still slightly more onto your right when you lift the right thigh parallel to the floor, so you don't flip over. Maybe bending the right heel in. And extend. Tricky one for the balance though. And bend. Extend. Bend. Extend. And maybe right toes finding the left fingers. Swinging the leg all the way to the side. Take a couple more inhales, exhales here. And then first thing to return the right knee. And then right hand in front of your face. Press down to come up. Same way, left arm reaches up to the ceiling. Release the left hand down. Take one inhale to arch, open your heart. And exhale, round again. Find your ground. Come back into your neutral spine. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes under, and lift your hips up to your down dog. Bend your knees. Drop the heels over to your left. Really ground the right heel down again. You can stay on the ball of your left foot. Keep bending your knees, turn the body sideways. Hips closer to your heels. Bend your right elbow in. And then to your Vasisthasana, extend your knees and the right fingers over your head, creating length. Exhale, bend sideways, hips closer to your heels. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Let's do 2 more. Creating space. Keep the right foot grounded on the floor. Exhale. 1 more inhale. And return the right hand down. Plank pose. Let's go through Vinyasa. Shift the shoulders forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Keep the toes pointed. Exhale, lift your hips up. Down dog. Soften the knees. Drop the heels over to your right. Really ground the left heel down, left foot down. You can stay on the ball of your right foot. Bend your hips closer to your heels, sideways. And inhale, extend also the left fingers over your head. Exhale, bend the elbow in, lower the hips. And inhale, extend. Moving sideways, bend. Inhale over the head. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Reach all the way to bring the left hand down, body parallel. Plank pose. Shift the shoulders forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And lower the knees down. Sit the hips down to your heels. Send the arms up overhead sideways. And exhale, lean forward at your hips. Reach the fingers further out. Bend the elbows in close to your body. Bring the chin down, chest down. Slide all the way down onto your belly, to your up dog. And exhale, hips up, down dog. Lower the knees down. Bring the elbows down, right under your shoulders. Interlace your fingers. Lift your hips up to your dolphin dog. Walk it out as it feels right and good today. Walk your heels, swing your hips a little side to side, side to side. Start to find a stillness. Now bring the chin over your fingers. Give a kiss to your mat or to your fist. And bring the hips back, chest back. Inhale, lean the body weight forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale. And exhale. Keep going. Strong shoulders, strong core. Exhale, press back. Try to bring the chin over your fingers and exhale back. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, nice. Release the knees down, knees together, toes together. Sit the hips down onto your heels. Roll the body weight up, arms overhead sideways. And exhale, lean forward. Reach the fingers a little further. Elbows hugged in. When you bring the chin down, just down. Slide all the way down onto your belly. Up dog, cobra. And exhale, lift your hips up to your down dog. Now, lower the right elbow down right under your right shoulder. Move the left hand in line with your right elbow and hug the left elbow in like in Chaturanga. You can bring your toes together, heels together. Start to lift your left leg up to the ceiling. Shift the body weight forward slightly and then bend your knees and tap the left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, lengthen toes up to the ceiling. And exhale, bend the knee in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Keep hugging the left elbow in like in Chaturanga. Try to keep the body weight quite even on your right elbow, left hand. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend and release. Knees down. Extend your left fingers forward. Dive the right fingers underneath the left. Keep reaching over. And then you can bring the chin over your shoulder, your upper arm. Try to allow the left shoulder, armpit sink down and feel the right outer shoulder stretch here. Nice. Release. Other side. Bend your left elbow right under your left shoulder. Right hand in line with your left elbow. Hug the right elbow in like in chaturanga. Lift your hips up to your dolphin dog. Try to keep the body weight quite even. Toes together, heels together. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees. Step the right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, extend. Bring the body weight slightly forward. Exhale, bend in. You can lower the hips. Inhale, extend. Keep hugging the right elbow in. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And release the knees down. Walk your right fingers forward, left fingers underneath the right, reaching further over to the side. And you can again bring the chin over your upper arm. Allow the right shoulder, armpit sink down, and take a couple of inhales and exhales here. Release. Bring your knees together, toes together, sit the hips down to your heels. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead sideways. And exhale, lean forward, reach the fingers further out, hug the elbows in. When you bring your chin down, chest down, slide all the way down into your belly. Cobra up dog. And exhale, lift your hips up to your down dog. Soften the knees, look forward. Step your feet forward, halfway lift, open your heart. Exhale, relax the head, the neck, and inhale, come all the way up descending. Exhale, hands together to your heart center. Inhale, send the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your feet back, flow through Vinyasa, hug the elbows in. Inhale, broaden collarbones, up dog. Exhale, hips up, down dog. Now bring your toes together, heels together. Maybe walk your feet just a little closer if you want to make your down dog just a tiny bit shorter. And start to lift your right leg up to the ceiling, 3-legged dog. Now flex your right toes and start to outer rotate. So open the right hip, flex your toes to the side. Keep the leg straight, swing it all the way to the side, bring the shoulders forward and see if you can tap your right toes to your right wrist without touching the floor. And from the side, swing the leg all the way back up to your 3-legged dog. Let's go again. Come up higher on your left toe, swing the right leg all the way to the side and see if you can tap the right wrist. And from the side, all the way back up to the ceiling. 1 more, bring the body weight forward, tap the right toes to your right wrist. And now try to keep the right leg floating, bring it slightly back so you can cross underneath your belly and maybe tap your left wrist with your right toes. And again, slightly body weight back, swing underneath and to your right wrist. 1 more, stay high on your left toes and cross underneath, tap. And this time set the left or the right heel better down. You can stay on the outer edge of your right foot. And then start to walk your hands slightly more over to your right. You can really swing the hips slightly more over to your left. Try to square your shoulders over to your right, a little more, really feeling the IT band on the right hand side. Maybe lower the chest down a little more. And slowly square your chest facing short edge of the mat. Again, round the upper back, lighten the right heel off the floor, swing underneath you and set the right foot outside your right hand. Lower the left knee down and let's untuck the left toes. Come to your low lunge so you can start to lift your head up and allow the hips to sink down. Maybe release the floor. You can always interlace the fingers on top of your right thigh. Try to pull the right hip gently back, left thigh bone forward, lifting from the lower core. If you want to feel your psoas a little more, you can start to walk your right fingers over your right, left fingers reaching over to your right. Pull the navel in and up. And feel it a little deeper in your psoas. Nice, bring the body upright. And now go ahead, interlace the fingers behind your head. Open the elbows out to the side first, creating length for the side bodies. Like you wanna lift the top of your head up to the ceiling, really lengthen the neck. Now bring the elbows closer together. Start to lift your elbows up, chest up, up and over, taking a little deeper back bend. Lifting up and then bending back. Nice, slowly. Release. Release hands down inside your right foot. Really try to hug the right knee into the right shoulder. Pull the right hip back, left thigh bone forward, tuck the left toes under and lift the left knee off the floor. Try to keep the right hand on the inside. Really knee glute to your shoulder, shoulder glute to your knee. Keep the lower body as it is and just start to open your left fingers up to the ceiling. So don't open the left hip. Really think like the left thigh bone moving forward. You are only twisting from the upper back, thoracic spine, lower body still and square. Maybe turn your head, look up if you got the balance. Inner thighs active, hugging into the center line. Beautiful. Look down. And maybe just bend your left knee, push from your left toes to step the left foot forward. Nice. And then you can turn your toes out slightly and squat down to your malasana. Take a moment here. You can bring the hands together to your heart center. Try to lengthen the lower back. Open your chest. And let's see if you can find a point here. If you cannot find a point, that's okay. You can do everything, just keeping the hands together in your heart center and try to glue the right knee to your right upper arm, right shoulder. But let's open the chest together. Walk your right fingers out. Left arm reaches up to the ceiling. Really open your chest first. And if you got the point, you can slide the right shoulder a little further down and start to bend your elbows, find your fingertips or your right fingers finding the left wrist. First to pull the left elbow a little straighter. Take a little deeper twist. And then holding your bind or just hands together to your heart center, start to lift your hips up. You can walk the feet a little closer together, start to shift the body weight onto your left and slowly bring in the body all the way upright. Holding the bind if possible, trying to bring the shoulders really upright, pushing the hips forward a little, and lengthen the left hip flexor. And now start to fold forward at your hips, halfway. Keep the right knee close to your right shoulder, halfway down. Maybe here, releasing the left fingers down and see if you can find the top of your foot with your right hand to start to kick the right heel back behind you. Open your heart, open your chest. Try to keep the leg parallel to the floor and just kicking toes, heel back behind you. Keep holding your right foot if possible. Start to lower the knee facing down. Square your chest. See if you can swap your grip and hold your right big toe with your peace fingers, extending the right heel down, flexing the toes up. You can micro bend your left knee and slowly make your way up to standing. Keep holding your big toe. Extended big toe pose, body upright. Really kicking the heel out. Like you want to press out with your right big toe, pull back with your fingers, find that tight grip. It will help you. Let's open the leg to the side. You can keep the focus point in front of you today. And let's see again if you can tilt at the hips halfway. Really working on that supporting leg and the balance. Slowly start to release the grip. Start to bring the right leg back behind you. Find your half moon. Keep it floating if possible. Just try to open your hips and your chest. You can bend your left knee a little more. Point your right toes behind you. Take a step back. Arrive to your warrior two. Now open your arms. Sit the hips low. Let's take a reverse warrior. Inhale. Reach towards your back leg. Side body stretch though. Exhale. Back into your warrior two. Hands together. Skandasana. Surface lunge. Turn your right toes out. Extend your left. Bend your right. And squat down. Do your Skandasana. Try to rotate the inner thighs forward. Let's keep turning over to the right. Left toes under. And see if you can lighten the right heel off the floor and start to send your right leg up to the ceiling tree like a dog. Go ahead. Open your hips, bend your knee. Press the chest back. Keep the shoulders square though. Press the right hand down a little more firmly. And then bring the knee into your nose. Shift body weight forward. Cross the right thigh over your left thigh. Bend your knees, eagle legs. And start to rotate your left heel down over to your right. You can start to lighten the left fingers off the floor. So you are sideways. And slowly with the control start to bring your hips down all the way. Nice. And find your figure four. Slide the right ankle on top of your left knee. Flex your right toes. Press the right knee open. Open your heart. Just forward, shoulders back. So you are again facing back to the front. Beautiful. Now release. Find your Navasana. Extend your knees if you feel like. Open your heart. Really lengthen the back of your neck. Bend your knees. Find your way to your Utkatasana. Use your hands if needed to. Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sit, weight on the heels. Inhale, lengthen side bodies, navel in and up. And exhale, fold forward, relax the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Hug the elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's go to the other side. You can again bring your toes together, heels together. Walk the feet a little closer if you feel like, a little bit shorter. Down dog. And inhale, send your left leg up to the ceiling. Three-legged dog. You can right away start to open your hips and flex your left toes, pointing out to the side. Still keep pressing the chest back first. Now we're gonna swing the left leg all the way to the side. You can come up higher on your right toes. See if you can keep the leg straight. Swing all the way from the side to tap your left wrist. Again from the side, send it back up to the ceiling, chest back, three-legged dog. Again, swing it all the way to the side. Keep pulling the thigh bone up into the socket. You're really using your core. And from the side, send it back up, chest back, lower the right heel down. One more. Swing all the way to the side. Slowly, control. Tap, and this time see if you can cross underneath your belly. You need to bring the leg slightly back, maybe floating off the floor, and tap to your opposite, right one. Again, cross underneath, keep lifting the thigh bone up, and to your left wrist. One more, cross underneath your belly, tap onto your right, and then gently lower the outer edge of your left foot down. You can start to walk your hands slightly more over to your left and even swinging the hips way more over to your right. So you feel the inner thighs squeezing together. You feel the IT band, the outer side of your left leg stretching. And then allow your chest to lower. Good one to get into the IT band. Not so easy to open usually the IT band, so this is a nice one. Really target the whole outer side of the leg. And let's square the chest again, facing front. Press the space between your shoulder blades up. See if you can lighten the left heel of the floor. And then we gonna set onto the outside the left hand. And lower the right knee down. Let's find a low lunge. So start to lower the hips down. Again, if you feel like, you can release the floor and just interlace the fingers on top of your left thigh. A little bit wider one because we stepped the foot on the outside, but that's fine. Still try to find this squareness. Left hip back, right thigh bone forward. Lift from the lower core. And working on the psoas a little more, you can walk your left fingers over to the side, right arm reaches up and over to your left. Pull the belly button in and up. Come back to the center. Now interlace the fingers behind your head. First open the elbows to the side like you wanna really lift your head up, lengthen the back of your neck. And then start to bring your elbows closer together. Again, lifting up and over, reaching the elbows up to the ceiling, lifting the chest up and over. Allow the back bend to deepen, but always creating space first, lifting up and over. Keep the inner thighs active, hips square. And slowly bring the head, the spine back upright and release hands inside your left foot. Find this squareness first, really hugging the left knee to your left shoulder into your left knee, left hip back into the center line, right thigh bone forward, tuck your right toes under and lift the right knee off the floor. Connection between the left knee and the left shoulder. Hips stay square. Start to lighten the right fingers off the floor, right arm reaches up to the ceiling, and if you got the balance, go ahead, turn your head, look up. But try not to let the right hip open here, really using your inner thighs, your core, strong center. Look down, bend your right knee, press from your right toes to step the right foot forward. Take a little bit wider position for your legs so you can squat down to your malasana. You can turn your heels in slightly, or you can try to keep your feet slightly more parallel. Just that you get to open your chest and lengthen the lower back first. And then again, we are going to try to find the bind. If you don't have a bind today, keep the hands together to your heart center and you can do everything just like that. But let's open the chest all together. Walk your left fingers to the side. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. Really open, broaden your collarbones. And then if binding is part of your practice, try to bend your elbows, slide the left shoulder a little bit further down, fingertips or left fingers finding the right wrist to pull the right elbow a little straighter. If you got your bind, start to lift your hips up. If not, still start to lift your hips up. Just keep the hands together to your heart center and knee glued to your elbow. Shift the body weight onto your right this time and slowly find your way up to standing. Really pressing the right big toe mount down. That will always help you for the balance. Push your hips forward. See if you can get the shoulders really upright and right hip flexor straight. Then we again gonna fold forward at the hips. So fold forward only halfway. Halfway down, body parallel to the floor. And then you can start to release your right fingers down and see if you can find the top of your left foot with your left hand and then start to kick your heel back behind you, not towards the ceiling, back behind you. So you really want to open your chest. Trying to keep the leg quite parallel to the floor. Nice. And then slowly keep holding your foot. Lower the knee, pointing down, square your chest down. Find your big toe with your peace fingers. Microbend your right knee. Extend the left heel out and slowly find your way up to standing to your big toe pose. I just have enough space here. So really using that grip. Pressing forward away from you with your big toe, pulling back with your fingers. Tight grip will help you, will make it lighter. Start to open your left leg to the side. You can keep the focus point in front of you because soon we're gonna tilt forward again, which is now. Start to tilt forward at your hips. Halfway down. Finding your balance and then start to release the grip. Start to bring the left leg back behind you. Half moon, keep it floating. If possible, you can bend your right knee, just open your hips and your chest. Bend your right knee a little more, point your left toes further back so that you can take a long step back. Whee! Find your warrior two. Lower the hips. Open your chest. Let's reverse. Inhale. Reverse the warrior up and over. Back into your warrior two. Skandasana. Left toes out. Extend your right. And slowly squat down. Rotate the inner thighs forward. Open your heart. Keep turning over to your left. Right toes under. Flatten your hands down. Use your core. Lighten the left heel off the floor. And slowly send your left leg up to the ceiling. Three-legged dog. Open your hips. Bend your knee. Chest back. And knee into your nose. Shift body weight forward. Cross the left thigh over your right thigh. Bend your knees. Eagle legs. Lower the right heel over to your left. Lighten the right fingers off the floor. Body sideways. And slowly with the control, hips down all the way. And you are back facing front. Figure four. Bring the left heel on top of your right knee. Flex your left toes. Press the left knee open. Walk the heel in. Hips forward. Extend your spine. Open your chest and feel the left outer hip. Beautiful. Release this. Find your Navasana boat pose. Once again, one more time, Navasana. Lean the body weight back, shins parallel to the floor, hands together to your heart center, and maybe extend your knees. Take a couple of inhales, exhales here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, ground yourself. Inhale, lengthen, broaden, sternum up to the ceiling. And exhale, really grounding. Inhale, exhale, and go ahead, bend your knees, rotate the shoulders back and down, and just lie on your back. Roll to lie on your back, hug the knees into your chest. Rock and roll, side to side, side to side. And then flatten the feet down, hip distance apart, knees pointing up to the ceiling. Extend your right heel up, bend your right knee to the side, set the right heel or the right ankle on top of your left knee. Really press the right knee open like figure four. But this time just bring the whole thing over to your left. So drop the left knee, the right foot down over to your left, open the right arm to the side. And this time just press the right knee away from you. Keep the ankle glued to your knee. You can even hold the left ankle or the right ankle better with your left hand and gently push the right knee away from you. You can always turn your head, look over your right shoulder, or keep the back of your head just resting on the floor. And slowly release. Come back to the center. Extend your right heel up, bend, and we swap to the other side. Left ankle on top of your right knee, flex your left toes, press the left knee open, and then just drop the right knee, the left foot down over to your right. Keep the ankle glued to your knee, press the knee away from you, open the left arm to the side, and take a moment. Slowly release. Extend your left leg, right leg up to the ceiling. Shake a little. And then maybe give yourself a final hug. If happy baby is calling for you, go ahead, take a happy baby. Any final twist, anything might feel just right and nice right now. And then take your time to release into final Savasana. If you got a little longer today, stay a little longer. Get comfortable. And just allow your body, your mind to rest. Resting is the time when we receive the benefits. So take a little time here if you got. Now, once you leave your practice, just say thank you to yourself as always. Always thank yourself before leaving your practice. I'm gonna say thank you for you guys for sharing the practice with me, and take care. Namaste.